Woo! I just gave the call of my trading group literally, 10 minutes ago for a pump, and we started pumping to the upside. Unbelievable. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Shout out to Maz the Bob with the Rain Dog. I see you. Unbelievable. Just traded 2 ton left plays for over 50% gains. Ton rallying strong, baby. Man, I just called the Bitcoin pump for the trading group, and boy, did we hit it. Unbelievable. We're going to talk about my strategy, what I did, how we did it. We're going to break it down right now. This is unbelievable. I still can't believe it when I look at how big the pump was. And I teach you guys every single day what to do. And somehow, even on a Saturday night when I show up, I said Bitcoin might pump right when I show up. And boy, does it ever. I still can't believe it. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Let's get it in. My favorite track, Winded. Shout out to Crypto Billy. But here, I just gave this to the trading group. I was on WEEX, right? I was trading on WEEX, a happy WEEX guy, doing my WEEX thing, getting all weeky on my WEEX account, getting all freaky on my WEEX account, freaky on the WEEX. But look, so the 200 MA, I said 200 MA, 1 minute. Could it be though? What if we pump as I come on? Show at 8 p.m. and 23 minutes, right? And then I go and do something, I come back, and next thing you know, I see it's poking up, and I open the long immediately, right? As you should have. I've taught you this many times in the trading group. Even if I don't give you the exact signal, I'm telling you, hey, this is what I do every single time. Shout out to K Diggity, Crypto Billy, Paul Wood, Shoni Saban, 3 Much Crypto. Blessings on blessings. Because of you, I quit my job. I fired my boss. Thank you for the mentorship since 2022. I'm forever grateful and forever a lifer. It's Mamba time. Happy Kobe Day, 8/24/24. Happy Kobe Day, 3 Much Crypto. I was thinking about you today. I think you mentioned something on Twitter. I just saw you somewhere when you said, hey, it's my first, I finally quit. I quantally quit. I got rid of the boss. And dude, when you finally let go, it's when your mind begins to really become free, because you're not giving yourself to someone else anymore. It's your time now, and you get to compound the gains that you put in. When you give your life to somebody else's work ethic, it's great. You learn work ethic, but they get to compound your gains. You're going to start compounding your own gains, man. And this karma that you just gave, this 99, is going to go so far for you. Every time I give, even if you give it doesn't matter who you're giving to. Every time I give, it comes back to me tenfold. Look out for, you're going to get a G sometime really quick coming your way, man. Shout out to 3 Much Crypto for the givers. Givers gain, baby. And you get it. You're on a frequency. And when you let it go, you're telling the universe that you can make it back. It's simple. And you're saying, I'm super strong. Really, every time you give, what you were saying is, I am the opportunity. You're committing to the fact that you are the opportunity. By giving, you're saying, I'm the opportunity. You get it? But you're saying by actions. You can say it all you want. I'm this, I'm that. When you do, you receive. Through doing, you receive. I always throw an extra $20 on the tip when I'm about to, last night I made the 6 and 8 at the last minute. You know, whatever. I'm not trying to say I'm a big shot. It's just, squeeze a little more every time. There's a little more to give. And that's, you know who taught me that? Crypto Billy, man. My dad was also a giver too, man. My dad taught me that. My dad was a giver. My mom was a giver. My mother gave so much of herself to everyone around her. Anyway, 200 MA, 1 minute could be though. And there's my mom and dad right there below me. Right there, see it? That's my mom and dad right there, Daisy and Finn. Thanks for all you do, Lifer. Can we check FLOKI on the 4-hour on the daily? What do you think of FLOKI for this bull run? I got a bag, man. I think FLOKI's worth it. I think it's something I would really actually add a big old bag to. ALPACA up 250% on the 7-day. I saw you guys, some of you guys were trading ALPACA. You know, DeFi is coming back, and ALPACA is a DeFi, so a lot of people are starting to use their DeFi. Get your Saturday night non-alcoholic beverages, right? That feel like, you know, you're out, hey, I'm out there over here. Hey, everybody, hey. It was in your heart, Sam. I just put the words to it. All you, bro. I love you, Crypto Billy. My brother, we love you. I have ALPACA too, man. You're funny. Shout out to Crypto Cash, man. I know. You're the real ALPACA, though. Still pumping to the upside is Bitcoin. Getting a massive pump. We're going to look here at the short squeeze. The second Sammy comes on, look at that pump, and then it made a little flag. And you know how I like to trade the flags above the 200 MA? And so I just entered along here. Let's see. It's a little, you know, we're up $66. It's $900, 32,000. Let's see how we do here. We're cooking. I actually entered this long like yesterday. It's just been going sideways the whole time. We finally back in the green. I almost got stopped out, but I did not. And then I scalped just now on my WEEX account. I scalped on my WEEX account. It was beautiful. We're going to turn this 1,300 into $2,000 in front of you and show you how to grow this small account. This account, I don't know if you remember, was $700. It's now 1,300. Been growing it. Burke, love it. Welcome to the Doge Life. Caspa, 3 months crypto. We love you. And thank you for all the awesome super chats. You people are amazing. Blessings on blessings for everybody here on the live. 64,333 for BTC. Oh, girl, you nasty. Shout out to all my lovers of life. Shout out to my crypto heads. And bang, man, if you got into the call that I gave you. So anyway, let's go over this again. So you're in my Discord, you're hanging out. You get a message from me at 7:37. I say 200 MA, 1 minute could hit. Would it be awesome if I come on into pumps? And that's exactly what happened, right? It was if I'm a time traveler and I knew exactly what was going to happen, right? Pretty weird, right? But it happens. I don't know why or how, but it does, right? Anyway, beautiful time to be alive. I like what I'm seeing here for Bitcoin. All right. And then sold for 95 in 4 minutes. It felt right. So I was up. I probably would have made 300, right? But it is what it is. I'm never greedy. It was still a pretty nice pump, right? And so there we have it. And then it continued to pump. We're actually still pumping as we speak here for BTC. Can you, hi Sammy, what are your thoughts on the general macro environment? May you take a look at the SPY. Thank you. Just curious, your point of view. You know, it's funny you would ask that, you know, because I think you're new to the channel. What I would really have you do, all right, which, and I'm not trying to be rude at all. You guys say at all or you say at all? Who says at all? Who says at all? I think we all say at all. But, you know, some people say, you know, funny. But what I want to show you is my channel, right? And if you take a look here, okay, you're going to see a video called The Weekly Macro Analysis. Everything changed much. I would watch this. This is where you just ask me, what do I see? I go over the S&P here on the macro every single week too. I did it here. I did it there. Every single Friday. If I were you, I would definitely watch this weekly macro analysis and break it down. You know, you really get to know this stuff so you can see what's going on, what's going down. It'll change your life, man, and I think you'll understand a lot more. So that's the best way I could answer what you just asked me. All right. A doll. You're funny. I say the real version, right? Why you wait to add to your position? Thanks. What do you wait for? I don't know. I don't always wait. Yeah. We always on that 1 minute, baby, for gains. It's all the lifers lessons we learn and gain every day. Love you, Sammy. Shout out to PS5, future of gaming. You know, we learned it together, man. Everything you saw me learn, man, we learned as a group. You guys saw me excel. I didn't touch Lev for a long time. I used to tell people to stay away from it. If you remember, I was the anti-Lev guy, right? The Lev hater. I was talking to my wife about it recently. I was like, I was the Lev hater. I was like, and now, you know, I still use it lightly because I don't want to see people get hurt, man. At the end of the day, it's all about education here and teaching, technical analysis. We're about teaching technical analysis. That's what the crux of this channel is. All right. What's the least amount of money I could open a trade in weeks? I don't know. It depends. Probably for $2, man. You know, you can use the bucket. Okay, blessings on blessings, everyone out here. Thank you for jumping on in and being a part of this live stream. It really means the world to me. You people are amazing. You've grown and we've grown with you. It's been such an awesome journey. You grow, I grow, man. Together. Speaking of people who grow, look at that's your name. It's kind of funny, right? Speaking of how I grew and you grew, that's what it said. Snoofy, the Reddit dog on soul, is worth putting your radar on, especially with the TG news. I think you're right, man. That might be pretty good. Shout out to After Hours Investing, who always gives us something to look forward to on the low, on that DGen side. A little bit of that DGen side, but you need that. You need that, and I appreciate it. Shout out to After Hours Investing here on the live. God bless you and your family and everything you do. May all your endeavors go well, man. Thank you for always supporting me, being here, and constantly being an amazing lifer. I appreciate you more than you would ever know. Okay, so going up to 65,326 suggests that we can go. They still got this lower level at 30. There's red on either side, but the biggest red, the closest red, says we can get all the way to 65.5 tonight and possibly get a bit of a pump. Let's get a look at our daily close. Let's talk about it, but I was bullish on the day. It did take us a while to get the pump, but we're getting it now. And let's see how much bigger this trade can get. But so far, it's starting off pretty nice. We're holding off the wolves here. And we already just took gains on a quick scalp here on WEEX. So, and then WEEX bumped out of this flag again for more. And if you were in this, you're still in the gains. The entry was somewhere about 63,950. And wow, man, what a move to the upside. So shout out to anyone that jumped on in. So I was like, yo, it's about to boom. And next thing you know, I show you the trade. I'm up $98 in literally 2 minutes. Continues to pump. I take the gain, and then it went up even more, as we all know and saw. Unbelievable, right? And then just continued to moon. Shout out to anyone that learned my whole thing, how to buy above the 200 MA, and that's why I do it. Because it pays so well every single time. Here I am, Saturday night. I just took gains on a Saturday. I didn't expect to make any money today. Saturday was a lackluster day, slow, whatever. But I'm always paying attention. What I also saw is this looked a lot like what we just saw, right? Shoulder, shoulder, head, shoulder, shoulder. This pattern reminded me of the bigger thing that we were trading on the 4-hour time frame, right? Wasn't it like, it's interesting, right? When I was looking at Nexo, if that crosses the 200 SMA, I wouldn't be surprised if we get a bigger move to the upside. Solana taking off. It was 160 the last time I looked at it. See how it made a bit of an Adam and Eve double bottom here. And we just want to make sure this doesn't lose. We were talking about, right, I want to see if it lost. I was like, I needed to see this consolidate, get ready for its next big move. That says that Solana is just getting ready for a big pump. I see Solana headed up to 373. That would be an amazing move for me as I get 100 grand into Solana at 109. Right now, I'm up $51,000. I'm up 51% on my buy right now, which is pretty nice, right? In less than a year, I made 51,000 off 100 grand. Now it's been a ride though. We've been down to 109 a few times, back up. We've been to 205. If you're not ready to, I've been up 100 grand 2 times now. Imagine being up 100 grand and not taking it. But I'm in for the long haul, man. I'm a wild and crazy guy. You know what I mean? And again, I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I'm saying you should be taking as financial advice. This is the real life of me. All right. 1 year on the 99 today. Best place to be. I can't believe you've been here for a year, man. It's amazing how fast time flies, man. You joined in August too. You learned a lot, bro. We went through a lot from August to August. Unbelievable. Anyway, so I'm still on along, as you can see, and I see liquidity to the upside. It looks like we're headed up to 65.5. I could be wrong, but maybe we don't, but it looks like we're getting a move. I lost my father 12 years ago and can find a way to motivate myself ever since. But this channel helps a lot. Sammy is our daddy. Shout out to Mazda Bob. We got you, man. We're going to push you every single day to be your best, because why not? We don't have a choice, honestly. We can live a mediocre life and live just a mediocre life, or we can live an amazing life and know that we did something awesome and help other people do things amazing. You know, I keep listening to Jim Rohn. He keeps saying, live your best. Why? He goes, because when you live your best, you help others live their best. You become a guiding light for someone else to be amazing. All right? And that's why it's not about being pompous when you want to be the best. It's actually quite the opposite. It's about being humble. It's about helping the world. When you're at your best, you're able to help others be their best. And I've been saying this almost every stream now. You're going to hear me repeat this. I find themes throughout the month that I like to come back to throughout the stream every single time I'm live. And that's what I'm going to be hitting with. You know, when you're your best, don't make excuses for being amazing. Don't let people say it's conceited to think about yourself and push yourself. Don't let people get in your head, because when you do self-care and take care of self, you're at your best. And when you're at your best, you're there to help others and you're there to shine. And when you shine, others are inspired. And when you inspire others, you inspire the entire world, man. And so, you know, anyway, is what it is. Right, that 2-week chart, 100K to come. We're going to keep saying it. It looks like it's going to pump here. Do we get stopped out or just make it? We should look at it every single day until it happens, right? The bot doing amazing. Entered along, exited along, entered along right there recently. So I'm in. The bot's in with us right now. The last thing the bot did was enter along right here, 63.8. All right, it's entered all these bottoms, so it's been pretty good. Only time will tell. All right, but I'll give you guys my little. Yeah, it's kind of a good insight, right? And again, I do what I do. I don't need that bot, but you know, it's nice to know if when the bot rides with me, I'm like, okay. What up, bot? You see what I see, little bot? You know. So we're going to break down the daily close. We're going to talk about everything that I see happening for Bitcoin. But remember what I was saying was, if we go to WEEX right now and you look at this, right? And see this shape here? And I just love the fractal life, right? But this shape, it looks a lot like the shape we're seeing now. And honestly, let's have some fun. Let's do some fractal magic. You know, see if we can do this. It's not easy, but we'll see. So what you do here is you go to the bars pattern and you grab as much bars as you can. And what you do is you copy it. And then you go to the 4 hour and you paste it, right? And then you open it up. And you'll be like, you know, sometimes you'll gasp, sometimes you won't. But you can just see how, like, you know, again, this isn't that perfect, but see, like that resembles that resembles that. Sometimes it doesn't match exactly, and like these kind of resemble each other, right? That little like move. Anyway, it's interesting, right? And that one's not perfect, but you know, some of the things line up pretty uncannily. Like this one looks almost identical. Look, this here, like that's like. Anyway. You start finding fractals and seeing things inside of things that just really kind of, I don't know, make you think a little bit, right? Sammy, I've made over 1,600 in 2 days doing what you said. I know, man. I'm telling you, man. I can help the whole world make gains and pay their bills. All I ask is that you join the trading group and help others. You know, if you made 10 grand trading with me, 20 grand, throw 1,200 bucks a year, 1,000 bucks a year, take the deal. And then a couple times a week, a couple times a month, bounce on in, look at what I'm doing, you know, and help others, man. And what you do is you give back to me, which is great karma, and you become part of my teaching unit, and you help me take over the world. So if that's something you're into, that's something I am. And of course, I mean, it benefits my business, but it also benefits the world. So I'm in the business of helping others. Yes, we do make gains doing that, but you know, we have a pretty good track record, so I don't mind. You know what I mean? Also, it helps people invest in themselves when they invest their own money. It keeps them real. I used to run the trading group for less money. We had a lot more people that weren't serious, and they wasted a lot of my time. The second I brought it to 99, way less people wasted my time. We had a lot more serious people, and I felt like it was way worth my time. Well worth my time. Shout out to Blake Teague. They want me to run for president. You know what I mean? You heard the people. That's what they say. You know, shout out to the 849 people here. Look at the views. The 777 every time. You can't escape the 777s with me. Look at that. 7777. Every single time. Shout out to my beautiful people here on the live. Let's get those likes up to the watchers. So look, we're front running a golden cross. It's coming. The 21's pumping up to price action. Everything's starting to look pretty nice. We're in a beautiful flag that we broke out and broke back inside of today, solidifying the fact that we're probably going to make a move out of it. But you never know. We could break down again. But right now, we are still in a flag. We got ourselves a measured move. And just on these time frames here, things are looking pretty bullish. Pretty bullish for me. Like we're going to get a move to the upside. But only time will tell. Only time will tell. We get a move all the way to 69,143 for Bitcoin. All right. Monaco, and then you don't have. Yeah, let's go to Monaco, baby. You said you were running for president years ago. Yep, in 2032. Thank you. Nice upside move. Bless up, Sam. Shout out to Raccoon Crypto in the house. Blessings on you and yours, my friend. Thank you, Sammy, for every day I get up and love the space you give us. I work a 9 to 5, but I always get in the charts with the green days. I give my utmost respect to you and the lifers. You will be out of that 9 to 5 within a couple years, my friend, the way you talk and the way you push yourself. I don't see how you won't be. Bitcoin does good, then the alts do good. Let's go Bitcoin, 100%. I'm sitting in front of the chart since October last year. Waiting is the only hard thing in this market. That's why it's fun there's trades to be had while we're waiting. I mean, I've been trading every day. I traded Friday. I traded Thursday. You guys, we traded every single day this week. I traded Monday. We had a good day, right? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I made a trade every single day. Hey, Lifer, great class this morning. I loved it. You know, when we're getting emailed with the recording and the PowerPoint of the info you shared, it should happen now. I mean, if my wife should be doing it, could be doing it today. At the very most, she'll do it like tomorrow, but yeah. But I thought it would have happened by now. Yeah. Thank you, Sammy. Amen. Yeah. The Bart Simpson vibe is getting out of hand at this point. Lifer, you're the best, man. Shout out to Timmy verse NWL. We love you, Timmy. Sam, what about ton? It's funny, I own no ton right now. Uncannily, I don't own any ton. I'm being honest. I sold all the ton. I don't know if you remember. I decided to dump all the ton at one point when the market didn't look good. Remember when I said tether up? I had like $25,000 worth of ton. It was down like, I think $600-700. And I said, man, I don't want to lose 10 grand. This doesn't look good. And we did go from $7 down to $4, right? Again, had I hold, we came back, and I could have sold the bottom, but I stayed away from it for whatever reason. I don't know why. And I didn't buy any not coin or any ton. I stayed off of it. You sold a ton, I know, right? To some people, that's a ton, right? Yeah. So I sold all my ton. I really did. People are like, no, you didn't. He's so full of it. Let me just find. I like to show where I sold the ton. I don't know why. And shout out if you want to jump into MEXC, applicable in your area, all around the world. We got people all around the world here. MEXC is the greatest place. 0 spot maker and taker fee, 0 future maker fee, and 0.1% future taker fee. And you take advantage of that until it goes away. Usually once they start to rip, we'll move that back up to 0.03. But right now, it is an unbelievable deal on MEXC. So if you go to Spot and you take a look at Spot and we go to TON, you will see I have none ton. Available 0 ton, right? You know, I got no ton over here. You know what I did just buy? I bought some AI tech this morning. I bought like, you know, I'll tell my trading group. I'm not going to tell you guys, but how much and what, you know, what I bought. I had my son's 18th birthday, graduation, Deb's homecoming, leaving cert results, and how ready for college. I started trading out of deprecation. Thanks to Sam, I was able to afford all that. Unbelievable. Green Fingers Ireland, man. You put yourself to the limit and you made it happen. All right. Just bought 15K worth of ton on Spot today, my man. He says he's all in. Okay. Hey, whatever makes you happy, bro, if that's the word. I mean, what is it today at 5? Oh, so it did take a beat down. Wow. Anyway, we'll talk about it. We'll bring it up in a second. But, you know, Bitcoin pumping. I'm into my Bitcoin trade here. I want to see 64,400 for BTC. Looks like we're continuing to pump up here. Pump it up. Joe Button, right? Came to get it in. You came to get it in. You pain to get it on. You pain to get it on. And it. I don't even remember that. That was hot when I was... Sorry, I feel kind of awkward now. Sam, how can I get your music playlist? You can't. It's only for you when I'm here. If I gave it away, then you could, and you're too addicted to it now, and that keeps you coming back. So I got to use that to my advantage, man. And I just got to keep it on the low. But, thanks for asking. I appreciate it. And know that I do love you. I just can't tell you that. I'm half joking, half serious. As I said it, I was like, actually, I think I'm serious. I was starting with a joke, but I was like, you know what? I think I want to keep this one as a real thing. I can remove speech for the video audio, though, using AI. Shout out to Live Software is creeping me out. Why Ton is dubbing? Because the Telegram head got arrested in Paris. And, that's connected to the Ton coin. You think it would have, so it's having that, it's fear, man. It's fear and FUD. It's actually probably a good time to buy some Ton personally, but again, it is what it is, right? It's up to you. Okay, so do we continue to go to the upside? I like what I'm seeing here on WEEX. Don't get weeks on WEEX now. Get strong, baby. Get strong on WEEX. Get strong. The weeks go by on WEEX, and the gains keep coming. So again, I set up my trade. Doesn't mean I'm going to take it for sure, but I set it up and I get it ready. It is Saturday night. Usually not a lot of movement. I'm surprised that we're actually getting a bump. Pretty sketchy night to trade. That's why I was in and out on my last move. I have been limiting in ever since someone said, hey, why don't you limit in? You save so much more. And I'm like, you know what? I think he's right. Like, I'm going to start doing that more often. Now, I'm not saying I'm entering the trade again. I'm just speculating on the idea here. Okay. I still can't believe I came home and made gains already. I did not expect that. 64, 110. And there's your 100 for 389. If I do so choose, that'll be the trade that I'm going to take. And I'll hit down here. So you don't hit. I was hitting this open button one day, just clicking on, why isn't it working? Why isn't it working? It's not opening my trade. It's right there. Hey, we all make mistakes. Even I do, like silly ones. Anyway, let's continue to get out of here. But I just wanted to make sure you were privy to what was happening right now in front of you. So remember, when you break above the 200 SMA, you usually have high stochastics, but you'll continue to pump. I wouldn't be surprised if we do something like this. The 21 comes up, and then boom, we shot out. We can even do this. And while we go sideways, the Stokes will reset. It'll be way different than something. When you're really bullish, these anomalies begin to form. I've seen them, so I know how to handle them, and I know how to watch for them. And don't worry, we'll hit no matter what, man. I have no idea why, but I just know we will. We'll hit because there's no other way. Like there's going to be no other option but you watching me hit. That's it. Like, we're going to make gains together or not. Like, there's no other option. There's no in between. This is a little far away for the 21, which tells me to be a little sketched out. But we are above the 200 MA. So we've got like two things working for us. Multiple time frames above the 200 MA too as well. Looking good to me. I like what I'm seeing. The 4 hour making the flag. So like, I just begin to flag out the 4 hour, and like so far, so good, right? And you're really just waiting for the 4 hour to connect to that 21. And when it does, I don't see how we don't pump. Pump a lump. Pump it up. Came to get it in, pain to get it on, raise to get it on. So, I just remain bullish, but I do see sideways price action. 1 hour looks I wouldn't be surprised if the 1 hour just explodes tonight. You call this a flag, and the 1 hour just gets busy. And and we just rip, right? And the measured move takes us the length of this pole. And that sends us to 68.5. Liquidity on BOOKMAP really only takes us to 65.3, but I'm just, this is a possibility here for Bitcoin. Just something that you have to understand is definitely possible, right? Shout out to Michael Saylor, man. Having him on the channel this year was amazing. And no eat, no pay, baby. Shout out to Albert Bourier, my man. I'm going to have to play that later on, man. No eat, no pay, baby. They didn't give us anything. They never gave us a dang thing, but we fought for it anyway, right? 15 minutes, stay above the 200 SMA. I'm good. If we lose the 200 SMA, this will be a Bart Simpson pattern. And we might do this, lose the 200, and we could dump all the way back to liquidity. Don't be surprised if we do, but we'll go back to 60,800. I'll be privy to it. I'll say, hey, everyone, we got a short now. So watch your 15-minute. You do not want to lose that 200 MA. You want to make sure you kind of stay above it here and keep it moving, all right? That's something you're, always be open-minded that it may not do what it's been doing, and we may get caught up in the trap, right? I see a backwards Adam and Eve, though. Look at that, right? It's kind of an Adam with the Eve right there that could break on out, and then you get that little flag first, right? Seeing some bullish signs here. There's a chance that the 1 hour takes us to Valhalla tonight and gives us a pump of our dreams. But you never know. Little unlikely because it is the weekend. Now, if you look at this weird 1 minute is just, I feel like it fell out already, but we could try to play with the fact that it's making a symmetrical triangle. Does have a bigger play too. Let's see if if the 1 minute breaks this line and starts to drop, then you're going to drop all the way back down, then the point of control, and you'll be at 63.9. But if in the next 10 minutes this somehow starts to consolidate, almost a shoulder ahead or right shoulder, we could start a move on out of here. So in the next 10 minutes, we may get a pump for Bitcoin and a short squeeze up to 64.9. Otherwise, we're just going to see lackluster sideways or downward action, right? Which is the most likely on a Saturday, I have to be honest. I'm not expecting anything huge, but you never know. All right. You never know. Shout out to In and Out Crypto in the house. We love you, man. Rocco, you're the best, brother. You're the man, dude. One of the nicest, coolest, most hippest people in the game. Shout out to Rocco, In and Out Crypto. Coolest man I've ever met, man. Now he says, ton is done. Looks bad for the CEO. Honestly, that's a lot of fun. Only time will tell, but let's take a look at what happened to this puppy here. And I still got to do my top-down analysis for Bitcoin. Sam, good to see you. Thank you for the shout-out. Anytime, man. You're one of my favorite people in the space, man. You're always positive. You have always been a fan of mine from day one. The way you gave me those bright eyes and always were, hey, get ready. From the very first time I came on the show, and you were like, check your mic, man. I just knew you were a cool guy, man. And when I met you that day when I had to come in, man, you were raised right. There's something about you, man. You're one of the special people on earth. I really believe that. And I'm not trying to butter you up in front of everyone. I'm being honest. I feel good when I talk to people that make me feel good. So I'm feeling good when I'm thinking about you, man. And you always make me happy. So may God bless everything you're doing and everything in your life, because you deserve it, man. You're a great man. You're a great person. God bless you, my friend. Funny, even before the FUD, Ton had this like Adam and Eve double top, almost a head and shoulder. And I kept saying, I want to get back into Ton. I said I should get back into Ton 2-3 days ago, right? And I looked at the TA and I was like, yeah, but we're so close to that daily. I said, if we lose the 200 MA on the daily, I said, we're going to fall pretty nice. I said, let me see how we bounce off that. I mean, that could be some of the greatest buys of your life. But even the 3 day, see how the 3 day said, I was like, the 3 day says you're going to dump. I said, the 2 day looks real bearish. I said, I don't know. I said, the 2 day says it's coming down. I said, and then I saw this gap in the VRVP. And it's funny, man, of all the coins I was going to get into, and I stayed away. I didn't get into Ton. I decided, I was like, and I was like, it's the hot coin. It's got to do a 10X. It's got an ecosystem. I was just talking about it, the other day with the Street and Round Table. Like, it's definitely, but that's a show. I've seen this play out as a shoulder. Sorry here. Let's get the real life. Let's do it. But, a shoulder, a head, and a shoulder here. And that looks like it could dump. So, show me the charts and I'll show you the news. Like, somehow this already knew this was going to happen, a ton, something. And I also see the 2 day. See the stochastics are pushing down and you got a lingering 200 MA. I don't know. It's just suggesting that we pumped up really fast during that time. Maybe there's going to be a sell-off, right? So anyway, and a lot of the movement for Ton are meme people too. And then they see this. And so they're fickle, man. Meme people are fickle. Let's be honest. They expect money fast. They freak out a lot. They panic sell. They keep sending money into meme coins. They end up with no Bitcoin at the end of the rally. You know what I mean? Like, they go through 3 or 4 cycles with no Bitcoin. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not a financial advisor, but for me, that's not how it goes. Like, every single cycle is a time to accumulate Bitcoin at the lower prices possible before the next bigger low comes in and you never get that price again. Like, I don't, you know, there's a high likelihood you never get 15K Bitcoin for the rest of ever again for the rest of your life. You know what I mean? And we can say we did it. Like, people may see what we did on this channel and it might go back, it might go down in history as some of the best buys ever. And we did it, right? So, God bless Sammy and thank you for these streams. Amen. Shout out to Wig a lot. We love you. Shout out to Big Dog 25. Yeah. Yeah. Tech-wise, I see another group doing what Ton is doing. You have a wallet without the chatting app. I know, it's amazing. I bought a ton at $1 and sold for profit a while back. I'm good with done. I'll go for something like deleting for an ecosystem. Wow, shout out to Peter Morton dropping knowledge. I believe you when you say that, Sam. Shout out to Jamal Antonio. I don't know, I said a lot of things. I'm wondering what you're thinking, but you have so much knowledge that I always listen with you in the lessons of Master Friend. All we need is the discipline in the RSI and the 200 SMA. I want all to learn and believe what you teach. Just keep spreading the word, man. Just keep spreading the word. Bitcoin back down to getting a little bit. Bitcoin might get pulled down a little bit too by some of the FUD tonight. Anyway, I see Solana on that 2-day pump was beautiful. But look for it to come back down and then pump. I'd be looking for this flag here for Solana. Come back to the 21, make a bit of a Sammy cup and handy there. And then we can get busy back on that 21-day moving average as we keep the 200 SMA, bang, and then head up to 179 for Solana. So I do see a swing trade, 153, 179, just not the best time just yet. Let's take a look at FLOKI Kaz. All right. That's a new coin on Caspa called FLOKI Kaz. No, I'm just joking around. I'm sorry. Let's take a look at FLOKI on Messi. A Messi. Wow, so I wanted it to hold that trend line. It did not. It flopped. It flopped on the 20th of June there, right? With the whole market, really. So FLOKI, man. Pull that fib again, and you can see we're back at that 786 Fibonacci retracement, just poking out. Try to keep it in, but I have to say, it broke out right there for sure. So that's a breakout, you see? Let it flip the 200 SMA. And what I would like to see is, you know, a shoulder, a head, possible right shoulder, and a bounce up. So let's see it get a bounce, men make a flag, and then it's on. That would be the cup and handle off the daily 618 Fibonacci retracement. And then bang, and wait for the Stokes to reset. You know? So that's what I'm looking at for FLOKI. It may kind of go up and down here now. What if it turns and just starts to dump? That could happen. If it ends up back inside this pattern, it's very bearish. So watch FLOKI closely. If it ends up back, if it breaks this trend line again, this top, and falls back in here to the 7, that's not good. But look, see how it Adam and Eve double bottomed? You can even see it. Look, I can zoom in now. Wow, I mean, it's textbook. Look at that. And then you draw your neckline. You draw the bowl, and you flip it to there, and that's, I mean, unbelievable. But Adam and Eve double bottom to the upside for gains for FLOKI. A lot of times that is your bottom at the Adam and Eve. So very, very bullish sign above the 200 SMA too as well. So what you're looking to do is FLOKI on the, if you want to trade FLOKI on a swing, if I'm long term, I'm already in FLOKI. I like where we're at with it. And I personally would buy some. That's a coin, even though it's a meme, it's a coin with a big following and a great team. All right. They also built TokenFi, if I'm correct, right? I see this doing numbers, man, and I like where it's at. I would personally add more FLOKI. I might even add some FLOKI right now in front of you. Like, that's how much I believe in FLOKI, which is crazy, right? Overly even done. But I like where it's at, and even if we dump lower, so be it. So be it. But I have a bag of it already, and I might as well add to my FLOKI bag. How much is it already? Like, I don't even know. All I have is $456 in FLOKI? I thought I had more than that. Yeah, so I might as well add some FLOKI. So I'll mark it in at this bottom area. I thought I had like 5 or 6 grand of it. That's weird. Hope I, you know. He's like, maybe you did, but no. But I'll buy 500 worth of FLOKI. I really believe that the memes are going to come back, and I like FLOKI on the low here. And I believe Floki can 20x, simply put. So a grand can be 2 grand. It's really, you know. And again, don't do what I do. I'm just showing you what I'm doing. And again, maybe it goes to 0. I'm only putting what I'm willing to lose. But Floki's an interesting coin on my radar that I've been researching, you know. So, okay, Bitcoin getting pounded back to 64,100. No love. Trades back down 69 beans. We were up, we were down. But it's a choppy Saturday night. I don't expect a lot. And we could even dump to the downside. That's why I don't have a lot of risk on the trade as well. So we'll go from there. Okay, ton. Yeah, so ton dumping, and it looks like it could go more to the 200 MA. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a $3-4 ton. I wouldn't just buy the dip just yet. And I could be wrong. Maybe it flies up, but I'm not buying the dip right now. I hit 100x for the 100x step of stop loss right entry. I hit 1 out of the 4 attempts using knowledge learned from the lives. Yeah. The 15-minute wants to come down. I saw this coming. That's why I took it. If we lose 62,850 on the daily candle, it's going straight to 46 because the 62 billionaire swap number. I guess, whatever you think. Set limits. Banana gun dropping hard as well. Interesting. All right. And we did the macro analysis. You saw your DXY. I mean, it was full blown. If you didn't know, I will go watch that video yet again. Like I'm telling you. Watch your weekly macro analysis. It'll break down everything you need to know. I love the show. I love the outfits. Love the education. And God bless you. Shout out to Reaper Toll. God bless you. Thank you for being here, man. Can we get a look at Root USDT? Much love, Brandon. 2181. Let's take a look at Root. The Root network, right? That thing was actually pretty hot. I was trading that at one point. We had a beautiful pump. Look, we called this pump and we nailed it. 91% gain last time I looked at that. And wow, it took a dumpage, huh? Wow. Every one of these coins has been beat beyond beat. And I mean, to me, I feel like that has to be your bottom. But you never know. But that's literally how the bottom, you know, you really see bottoms like that. Like they're rounded. And again, if I believed in this project, I would be adding down here. And I truly believe that's likely. I'm going to go on a limb and say that's your bottom for Root. I don't think you go much lower than that. I personally, the charts convey to me that that's very highly likely the bottom. But you never know. It could go lower. It could be a rug that never comes back, you know. So you'd have to really do your research and believe in it. This is not a coin that I have that much conviction in. So I'm here. My son is helping me work on my computer. Shout out to Keith. We love you, man. GF Burke, we love you, brother. We know you do, Burke. We know you do. Super chats, 5+, Caspa, and Beam. Let's take a look at Caspa on the super chat. And Caspa's in a beautiful ascending triangle on a big scale here. And I see it getting ready to make a massive move. And it's 17. I mean, and it went to that beautiful high of 20. Every time Caspa hit an all-time high, the market tanked afterwards. It's kind of crazy. It kind of marks big pumps and then dumps. The people who bought alts at FTX keep slamming alts down. Yeah. Uneven but rounded. Shout out to Crypto Billy. I like rugs, Persian rugs. You're funny. Fresh shoot. Shout out to Anon Traders BTC. Thank you. Yeah. Someone says dumping hard. I don't know what they're talking about. We're doing really nice here at 64,100. But anyway. So I like what Caspa's doing. We're getting very, very tight inside this level. Right? And this says we can go further all the way up to 37. If we lose this trend line, maybe not. But so far, so good here for Caspa. And this is a trade I have in the trading group. So I believe in it. Crypto Fear and Greed Index, if you can believe, jumped all the way back to 54 today. Yesterday was at a 56. I can't believe that. I almost refreshed and don't believe it. But it is. I mean, it's absolutely insane. How we got to a 54, I have no idea. But we did. All right. That's not a hard dump. But on the 1 minute, can look like the zoom out. All right. Yeah. Yeah. I've been smacking gains on MYRO. I love MYRO too. That's another meme that I have personally for the long term. I like MYRO. I like Floki. I still like WIF too. Over time, I believe they're going to do numbers. But again, I could be wrong. You know, that's my speculative nature in what I'm doing, but nothing to do really with the charts, right? I made 40 yard Casper last night thanks to you. Hey, you did it yourself, man. I sold half a ton of ton before the dump and got a PALMAI and it pumped massively over here. Let's take a look at our baby PALMAI and see what happens. I love PALMAI. I believe it's going to be huge. And, you know, we may have some big winners here in the AI. I think AI is going to really, really do numbers. Yeah, Palm went from what, 30 cents all the way to 60 cents. I mean, it did 100% gain in the last 2 days, really probably in the last day, right? Yeah, boom. Palm double bottomed. Finally said enough was enough, and enough people gobbled it up. Felt like it was worth it. There it goes, and now making that rounded bottom. You're going to hear a lot of those, and like, that was likely your bottom for Palm AI at 25 cents. You know, this is something I would add to because I still believe in Palm and I still got a bag and it could balance my, you know, my bag off. Love it, love it, love it. Now, maybe it comes back down because it's got to have to revisit the 21-day moving average. You know, I'm not saying it's all lovely, but over time, I do see Palm making its moves back to this all-time high and higher. If this rally goes where I believe it's going to go, and we all do, Palm is going to be booming. $3, $4, $5 a coin, and right now it's at 60 cents. I mean, there could be an 8x out of Palm and more possibly. All right. Yeah. MYRO and Beam. Let's take a look at MYRO on MEXC. Again, look, I mean, I'm just saying we're starting to see it now, right? What? The repetitive Adam and Eve. And we're just seeing it all across the board. Adam and Eve's everywhere. And this is what we know. Like, we've known these patterns to be, you know, self-evident, but that they break out, right? The past 2 months we dumped at the beginning of the month. Many people are looking for a repeat. How do you feel about XRP? TRB went from 56 to 70. So we're looking for this to continue its way to break out, right? And then you go to the 1 hour. Did you break the 200 MA? You did. Coming down hard now. Bitcoin taking a little bit of a fall, 64,080. Looks like all coins are starting to take a bit of a dump too as well. But I could see this pump over time, right? Hello, if you can check out MPLX. We'll take a look. I was just going to mention I'm having deja vu from October last year. MPLX. And I believe we used to look at that on CoinX, right? So this is a coin we were watching consolidate for a long, long time, and then, wow, so it fell out. Now it did lose the 200 MA, but you could say, is it just getting tighter and tighter and a bigger channel? I'd be open-minded to that idea. I'd like to see it break back above the 200 MA first to really hold that idea. Also, though, I'm seeing kind of a bit of an Adam and Eve double bottom starting to form too as well. This thing has been holding its own sideways, anywhere between the 22 and 27 cent range, really, and 30. Pretty strong. Again, this is something I believe in. Could do numbers. There's talks of Michael Jordan. You know, I don't know. You'd have to do your own research here. I don't know for sure, but there's talks that there's some big people behind it on the low. I'd be willing to speculate. I don't own any right now, but these prices look pretty good for MPLX, right? And it is a higher low technically. And once it starts to cook, I do see it making a measured move all the way to what, 91 cent. So pretty sideways price action. Not much to write home about, but this is a sleeper hold that I believe is going to do some numbers. All right. And let's take a look at our baby Beam, which I believe you want to put an X at the end of Beam there and go on MEXC here. So, I mean, Beam is back. I own Beam, just so you know. But Beam is back to the 786, 886 retracement. I mean, it doesn't get better than this. You know, to me, either we have a black swan or these are the best prices you'll ever get. You know what I'm saying? Either we have a black swan or these are the best prices that you'll ever get. Like, I you know, so. Okay, so, hey, is SOD, what do you think of the chart? Swift? Swift coin. I mean, again, it's like everything else. It's back down to its 786 retracements. in the falling wedge, right? So you assume, I mean, this would be the time. And you make your rounded. Looks like it may take a lot longer than most, though, and really finish its session off, but you never know. I don't know. I don't have a lot of faith. I don't know anything about this coin. But it's definitely, you're not chasing the highs, you're definitely buying the lows. So, but you got to do whatever makes you happy, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. No, not Moonbeam. Yeah, turned up more than 350 at the end of May. Why? I don't know, man. No idea. I mean, the whole market took advantage. You know. Bread of garlic of XRP over here. Yeah. Hey, Ken, right? He said another influencer. How dare you do that to me? I'm not an influencer. I'm a technical analyst. Come on, man. Like, at least if you're going to make fun of me, at least call me the right thing. You know what I mean? For crying out loud. If you're going to troll me, at least troll me the right way. Troll me like I want to be trolled, baby. Like a technical analyst. Don't troll me as an influencer. Now that hurts. All right? The trolling isn't what gets me. It's the fact that you called me something different than I am. I'm a technical analyst. All right? And you'll call me a technical analyst when you troll me. Dang it. All right? All right. Are we clear? Are you clear? Yeah. He's like, I thought you meant Ken. No. Ken and Kent. You know, there's a T there, but that's a close one, right? That's a close one. Yeah. But, you know, I hope he likes my scribbled lines, man. All right. I thought you meant, yeah, you're funny, right? Yeah, show him the belt, Sammy. Do I have to get the belt out? Belt out, man. Best technical analyst of 2023, says the world, man. So you know what? If everyone else is crazy, then everyone thinks my scribble is nuts, right? But I guess, you know what? You know how many people benefited from the scribbles? All right. Bitcoin pumping 64,240 for BTC. I think Ken stands for Ken the Barbie. Oh man. No. We don't push people down. We only love our trolls here. We love our trolls more than anyone else because they need more love than anyone else. Because when you're a troll, your life's in a bad spot. Imagine if I was online trolling right now. Just imagine. Imagine if I was alone at my house watching a YouTuber and I was trolling. And I was like, man, look at this guy, 1,000 viewers. Freaking, you know, and I'm just like, you know, your TA sucks. Nah. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, like you guys would probably feel bad for me, man, right? So for all the trolls out there, we love you, we appreciate you, and you know we care about you, man, and we know you need more love than all. We're gonna do Build a Bear for the trolls, right? Send them a big teddy bear or something, you know what I mean? Yeah, you know. And again, if you're dedicating yourself to hating someone else, your life must be tough. If your life's going really well, you're enjoying it, you have so much gratitude for how great it is. You're sitting there like, dear Lord, thank you so much, man. Another great day. Wow. Like I hit gains before the stream started. I mean, that's blessings, you know? That's a blessing, right? Shorts getting wrecked on Bitcoin, NFA. I love you. Shout out to PS5, man. We love. Yeah, I can hate and succeed simultaneously. I don't know. I don't think so. You know why? Because you're just full of low frequency negative energy, man. Yeah, just not. I really don't believe that. Because even if you think you're succeeding, you're not, because you're full of negative energy, man. So you're not succeeding. That's just not succeeding. Yeah. You're hating on yourself, honestly. Like, but anyway, I don't want to give people free advice that don't deserve it. I shorted and take profit off the 786. Shout out to Maz the Mod, in and out, banging on him. Give the kid the belt over here. Hey, he's got to earn the belt over here. He's got to earn the belt. Imagine though, huh? Kiss the belt over here. Kiss the belt over here. I still look at this belt and can't believe it. Fact that people recognized, cared. You know what I mean? Pretty awesome year, man, to fight through everything that I went through and keep pushing. All right? So, haters just need bigger hugs. Amen, dude. Amen. Amen. Let's get Miami style over here. Hey, kids over here. Don't come over here. Don't come to the club at night over here. Hey, Sammy Boemi. Hey, look, hey. We used to go out on Saturday nights every time with the bell bottoms and Crypto Billy. Hey. This is how Crypto Billy used to go out, no lie. He used to be like, I'm sorry, I had to. He was like, he's like, you got. Would like cooler if you did. It's good. It's good to remind yourself that you don't really know what they're going through. That is why I don't hit back in general. Yeah, I have the same mentality about trolls. If someone is trying to get a rise out of you for fun, you got to think about the kind of person who sunk to that place. Something missing in their life. Amen. Yeah, and honestly, it's honestly true, right? 100%. 100%. Yeah. Crypto Bill was like, dude, I'm not that old, man. Like, I was in the 80s, not the 60s. Did you ever wear a pair of bell bottoms, though, Crypto Billy? Honestly, did you? I just want to know. He's like, I was Ohio on the farm. Hate to live between their ears, amen, right? Got a clip before the trouble bear vision, that guy who, anyway, yeah. It was crazy, right? He said it, yeah. Sam needs best motivation. Yeah, so he did, you did wear bell bottoms. He said he did, yeah, bell bottoms are coming back, put money on it. No, I will never wear those things. I'm not trying to hate on them. At the time, I would have worn them. Of course I would have. It would have been the coolest thing ever. Trying to be cool, Crypto Billy. Nah, man, you weren't trying to be cool. That was like, if you went to the store, that's what they had, you know. Rave Song Record, you wore bell bottoms? Oh, man. Same with suspenders. Suspenders have always been cool. They never went away, man. Only cool people wear suspenders. Now I'm going to wear the suspenders on Monday morning. I'm going to have them on with the bow tie. I'm going to do it now. Because I haven't worn that in a while, and that gets people going. They laugh their butt off when they see me in the suspenders. They just can't take it. I got the blue shirt on with the navy blue suspenders and the bow tie, and I'm like, let's go on the TA. And they go crazy for that. You know, you guys are going to love that. You've been a square. You'd be a square if you didn't, right? Amen. Leisure suits were the worst. It all comes back when you get a chance to be cool all over again. You're funny. Jamal Antonio. And Bitcoin pumping back 64,320 for BTC. Getting back to the magic, as we say, in trading, right? I don't know if we really say that, but I do. You know, we're getting back into the magic. We dipped a little bit, try to get the stop losses out, and then we may be on our way for a big pump here, all the way up to liquidity at $64,765,000. My trade is up $42, 4.3%, and I may triple this trade. We'll see how I feelito. Let's go back in here. Remember, I was looking at this. I didn't open the trade per se, but I was a watching for it. Interesting enough, do I make the same trade now? That would be a gutsy call right there. Looks more like a double top there. I don't know. I'm not too keen on that. That's just a pattern my brain can't recognize. I haven't seen that at all many times. It's very strange. All right. You're the only trader that makes me laugh, baby. Hey, don't piss me off over here, Hannibal. I ain't supposed to make you laugh. Hey, don't laugh at me. Don't laugh at me. Don't you laugh at me. You laughed again, didn't you? I told you not to do that. Stop doing it. You did it again. Hey, don't do that over here. Crypto Billy just spit out he's drinking his tonic water right now, right? This is what I think of when I think of Crypto Billy. All right, you ready? Are you guys ready? This is what I think of Crypto Billy when I think of Crypto Billy. All right, I think of Schweppes tonic water. The quinine. He had me drinking tonic. That's the last time I had tonic water. I was with him, and he's like, "Yo, I'm in that." That's his thing. Like, you know what I mean? He's a cad count over there. the tonic water over here. Yo, give me a hit of that tonic. You freaking ready spaghetti, man. Name your kid Tonic water. Anyway, shout out to everybody here, man. Tonic water goes hard, man. Yeah, not the Schweppes, man. Don't give away my secrets, man. He's ironclad. Tonic water. That's what it was. How did you win all those tournaments, Crypto Billy? Tonic water, man. Really? That was it. And wow, we have 85% here for club. And a lot of little strange coins, honestly. I don't give into that. It's a lot of FOMO on little stuff. Zigzag, I'm sure. All right. But the move up to the 200 is coming for a lot of these coins over time. I remember AGII is funny. There were so many of these coins. The market was ripping. Anything could float. It was crazy. It was just like endless money for anything. It was just, I'd never seen anything like it. Bitcoin AI, I don't even, there's so much trash. Anyway, we need to form a team. Can you please take a look at Mantra? You know, that's actually been pretty hot compared to the rest of the market. So I'm willing to take a look at it. Right? Let's take a look at it here on Mantra DAO. So got resistance by the 200 MA there, right? You want to see that flip on the 4-hour time frame. And it actually has been on a massive move, if you can really watch. Like, look at that. It's just been, compared to, it was pumping when the whole market wasn't doing that well. It was just kind of doing numbers for whatever reason. Throughout January, you know, all the way, really went on a run up until July, right? And pulled back a little bit. It's got this support or resistance level to pay attention to. Resistance, bounce, right? And it's got this bigger trend line that it may hold. I'd look at it for this though. It looks like it may want to consolidate on the bigger idea, you know, like something like this, and then make a move to the upside. Remember, it is DeFi, so it'll have some staking, some rewards. It'll pull people in for a while, and then, you know, maybe it gets exciting again with some heavy rewards and people jump on in. So, you know, it's interesting. And I could see it consolidating here. I'd look for that breakout, and I wouldn't really care about it until it hits here somewhere. I'd set an alert there and really just wait it out. And maybe I missed a huge pump. You never know. That's why I could put an alert here and even maybe move this a little sideways. And I'll find out more when that alert hits and I'll reconvene. But that's what I see happening for this. And, you know, just beginning to 227, I see it could go higher to $3. All right. Straight tonic water. Oh, it's so bitter. I add lime, of course, man. Always a little lime. They said, what is ALPACA? ALPACA Finance. Wow, look at that thing. Just went from 11 to 30. So I did a 3x. I mean, it's so crazy, right? But look, you broke the 200 MA. And then once you broke the 200 MA and then you made these flags, again, probably a surreal. I wouldn't change. You never know why or how something gets a move that fast. So it's a little, you know, seems a little super surreal. But if anything, I would say the daily is going to come back down. I really wouldn't chase that, you know. And I could be wrong, but it's likely. You know. We looked at Toncoin already. Kind of went to it, looked at it in depth, and spent some time. Yeah, AI Tech has been doing a couple little numbers here, and I own some AI Tech. It's one of my favorite coins. I believe it could do numbers. It's the smallest coin really in the AI sector that can really do some numbers. It did. It went from 6 cents all the way back to 10 cents. I mean, hey, and I see it just kind of fall, you know, slowly making a rounded bottom and getting a move on out of here over time. We looked at VELO recently. I made, you know, I jumped into VELO, added to my bag because it had broken the 200 MA on the daily. And I really wanted to experiment with it and see, can this thing, you know, may pull back, but can it stay above that, get tight moving average, and then just really have a huge big move up to this move and then continue through liquidity. VELO looks pretty strong to me, considering that it came back down, double bottomed, and really is holding the levels. You never know. And I could easily, you know, I'm speculating on this idea, but I like what I'm seeing here for VELO. And I did personally speculate and throw some money down on VELO. Pumped a little bit, got up, you know, I got into the profit at one point, but we'll see. Kind of sideways so far, and it did kind of break down right there. Not my favorite. Could possibly open it like this. Does it make, maybe it could bounce off that and make a rising wedge, but it doesn't look that promising for right now. I'm really looking at the bigger time frame, the daily, I just want to make sure that it in the next 2-3 weeks it stays above that 200 MA and starts to really grow. All right. Someone said XCN had a good day. Let's take a look. You just want to get back into the rotation of looking at altcoins too. That's going to be something that we do in the show a lot more than we did before. Yeah, right. Nice pump there, up to 1.5. But again, kind of that. This one's hard to see, and it's a really messy, but it does have that Adam and Eve kind of vibe to it. I mean, XCN all the way back down, like everything is really back to where the bear market. It's like starting off fresh again. It's like the beginning of the market again, back to the bear market lows. It's kind of crazy. It's higher than, I mean, you're still up if you got into the very low, but. And I see these just kind of rounding off. I see a lot of these coins starting their journey back to the upside. I could be wrong, but that's what I'm looking at. 64,239, Bitcoin sideways. Trade is still flat now. We'll see what happens here. But remember, we've been up 80, down 80. Now we're sideways, and I'm still inside this long. And we're going to see where it goes. I wouldn't be surprised if I wake up tomorrow in gains, even though it is a Saturday night, which usually has lackluster performance, but you never know. Everybody sign up to the newest campaign we got running. And yeah, sign up to WEEX. WEEX is awesome because zero spot as well, and 0.1 and 0.3 maker and taker fees. Lowers, only thing lower is MXE. You'll love it. 24/7 support, and your issues are priority. They have great customer service. We know the people that help run it. So it's awesome, man. And they got a Telegram channel and more. Sign up to weeks.com and find out more using my link. You also get exclusive benefits and exclusive lower fees. All right. Doggone Runes had a nice day as well. Interesting. Dog, baby, dog. Sam, any chance you could do a rewind and walk us through a trade tonight? I don't know what he means, but no. But J Macro, I love you, man. Yeah, it's got to be right, man. I got to see the trade. It's got to happen live, like, I don't see anything. I can't push anything to happen. Like, I am looking to see if this 1 minute will push out. Right? This 1 minute looks like it could make a move here. And I may risk 100 for 389 on this 1 minute. There's a chance you may see me make this live trade here. So this is a chance that I do take this live trade here on Bitcoin. All right? But you never know, right? But I'm slightly eyeing this idea now. And it's definitely possible. Right? So inverted head and shoulder can break to the upside. Can we continue a move here? That's what we're looking at, right? So still looks somewhat, toppy, kind of Bart Simpson-esque, If we lost this 200 SMA, we would drop further. Just watching sideways price action right now. Nothing's telling me to jump right in just per se, but you never know. It's interesting to watch, and we could get a bounce. XRP move before everything else. Yeah, what's up with XRP? It never moves with the rest. House of Dragon, man. Amen. Jamal, man. Right? Let's see what you guys are saying here. All I done was watch the 200 SMA at 55.5 on the daily, and we still in the trade. That's how we do live revision. RSI and MACD all day, baby. Tectum is up 100% over the past week. Tectum. March, here we come, baby. Velodrome, nice pump. A trade with a stop loss and take profits. Oh. Did you ever get any BTC on base? Nah, I don't know about that. That was really weird. Well, ton dump. It looks like it may. The charts convey that it may. We got this big red area too on BOOKMAP suggesting that we will pump to 65.4, 65.5. But again, no guarantees. You like Sui? Sui play releasing Sui? I do like Sui. I think Sui's a good play. You know what I mean? Again, after that pump, it may not be the best to chase, but I do like what I'm seeing here for Sui. All right. And honestly, above the 200 SMA, let me look at my 5. If the 5's breaking the 200 SMA, yeah, it did, and it's right above it. It's a pretty bullish sign too as well. That's going to make me enter this trade. So I'm going to enter a trade right now in front of each and every one of you. The target is 65,000. The stop loss is going to be about 64,110, 64,110. and I entered right now. Again, you do whatever makes you happy. I'm looking for a move here for BTC, and it's 50x leverage, $700, and that's what I'm doing. All right. Again, never do what you see on online ever. You know, this is just education. I'm just showing you how what I do every day for a living. This is kind of what I'm doing. All right. So far, so good. Look, that's how you make $17 in under a minute. Let's see what happens over time, though. Right? Nothing is guaranteed. I always have a stop loss, always know my risk, and always manage my risk properly. I'm going to move my stop loss to break even if needed, just by moving this around. It's really, really nice. I love it. You know, same thing with the target. If you feel like you're not at the right target there, move that right into position. Operate is successful. And here we are, baby. 64,300 back in the pocket. Can we continue to pump here? Both trades in the green for BTC on a Saturday night too. You know, I don't expect much on a Saturday night. I really don't. This is the bot that we have running, doing pretty good here. Doing pretty good. All right, so not much to complain about. Super excited, super happy. And honestly, the stream went well too as well. You know, every time I go online now, I'm like, well, you know, again, they faded me yesterday, but didn't fade me tonight and this morning, right? So shout out to the $145 in chat revenue. You people are unbelievable. I don't know why you bless me so much. You're so nice. Some of the nicest people in the world. Straight up. I started reading Trading in the Zone. Great book. Thanks for the recommendation. You got to read Trading in the Zone. You got to. Shout out to Crypto Face in the house, my man. You know, I just opened up a long, Crypto Face. And I closed the long. You know what it is? I did my same beautiful strategy, man. I'm going to turn you into the scalper. You're going to turn me into a baller. And that's how we're going to go. We're going to rub off each other like... I don't know, it doesn't sound right. Rubbing each other doesn't sound right, but we're gonna... You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Fool me once, you can't fool me twice. He's like, wait, what? Yeah, I want to be a better in and out scalper. Yo, all you have to do is use the 200, like I keep saying. Like, look, today we banged on him in and out, right? So nicely. How, right? How did I Sammy do it? I was on the 1 minute. All right. I'll use the Mexi chart because it's easy. But I'm sitting there on the 1 minute, and the second we crossed it, I just opened up a long. And I even put a stop right below the yellow line. And look, we mooned. We mooned. And, you know, once I'm up immediately fast, I start taking profits. But, man, like, again, I mean, it can whittle around. It's, you know, but that was just a beautiful move, right? And then you just take gains when the stochastics get a little too high. Get in when you're getting the curve and you're crossing the line, and man, and you could do this over and over again, my friend, day in and day out. Now look, I just got into, it's about pattern trading too. Like, this is an inverted head and shoulder. This is why they call me Sammy Cup and Handy. Like, there's your cup and handle, right? That's going to break out the length of the base back down. Like, that should pump and give us a move to 64.5, right? And then you can put this in a bigger like thing, and you can say, well, that's, and then you got the length here. And then I just go at these over and over again in the small time frames, and you win more than you lose, I guess, you know. And trading at the right time, you know, not over trading, right? So no rubbing off on the lot. Yo, come on, Crypto Cloud. This guy, man. Thank you, man. Yeah. Yo, a lot of people love you, man. Our groups are really like, our groups are good. It's a good mesh. It's a good mesh, man. It really is. Sam, there's a trade I take with you and hit the stop loss, but then I notice the stop loss on my Bitcoin chart is different than yours. How do you solve this problem? I mean, make sure you have the right stop loss. Sam, there's a trade I take with you. I don't know, you know, don't be a pencil neck over here. Nah, yeah, I'm just messing around. Hey, we got a pencil neck over here. How many pencil necks are in the space over here? And so we started the stream with a gain. 888 people here in the live, 4 to 9 likes. Saturday night is, you know, it's like pulling teeth to get people to the live. They want to party all night in America. And they're asleep in other parts of the world. A lot of people are asleep, you know, so that's why Saturday night streams aren't easy, but I do them anyway, because I just, you know, it's about me hitting the same thing consistently. All right, Sultan, if you ask it one more time, it's a spam, and we're going to have to take it as a spam. And I don't want to do that. So Crypto Guido, man, tell him, man. Tony Ravioli over here. Hey, Crypto Guido. Get the guy some spaghetti. You know, I had some fresh spaghetti today. I had chicken parm at a restaurant called Classico on Main Street in Sarasota. I had the chicken parm with the homemade spaghetti. I asked for the cream sauce this time. I never do that. I've never done that. I always take the tomato. Today I said, hey, can I get some cream sauce? You know, hey, I don't know why, but I did it. It wasn't bad. But then there wasn't enough tomato sauce, so I asked for a side of tomato. I said, can I get some gravy over here? I'm from New York. Hey, paisan, manja. Never party, been there, done that. You're funny. Sister Reversal, shit, head and shoulder pattern, correct. It's possible. On the weekends, anything you could dump or pump, but be careful, you know, it's getting tight. Moving average is getting close. Usually tells me a move is coming to the upside, but you never know. That Italian accent is way funnier than it should be. It's kind of right over here. Hey, chicken bomb is the best. Although eggplant, I almost had the eggplant bomb. I was close to it. You know what I mean? When's the jacuzzi? No whiskey, man. I don't drink booze, man. But we could do the jacuzzi stream with a Cuban over here. I could do it tonight if you want. Hey, Saturday night later on, 11 o'clock. It's exhausting though, honestly. Even, you know, pause for the cream sauce over here. Hey. You try to call it Culver's, nice fast food. Hey, there's no such thing as nice fast food. Hey, what are you trying to make, a mockery of my mother? My mother's cooking? I'm just joking. That cream sauce on the chicken parm is fire though, right? I'm saying. Stream from a helicopter will be epic. I can do that. I don't like helicopters. They scare the bejesus out of me. Every time I've been in a helicopter, I've been freaking out. I can't do it. Hey, Peter Griffin speaking Italian over here. Hey, it's Peter Griffin, and I want me some chicken parm over here. Peter Griffin and the chicken parm over here. Oh, man. You guys had me switching accents. I never did that one before. How does this live not have more likes, man? I don't know, man. People hating on the likes, man. Sam, what happened to the short trade from Bitcoin yesterday? We cut it off with a $26 loss. I was devastated. I lost my whole account. It was over. I almost just quit trading for the rest of my life. Yeah. Ronnie Dangerfield, go. Hey, I get no respect over here. Hey. Funny, I actually I pull up the jokes sometimes, so I have them on you know, ready to go. You know, I tell my wife only has SEX will be for a purpose. Last night she used me to time an egg. It's tough to stay married over here. Hey. I had a blind date. I waited 2 hours on the corner. A girl walked by. I said, hey, are you Louise? She said, hey, are you Rodney? I said, yeah. She said, hey, I'm not Louise. I asked her if she enjoys a cigarette. Oh my God. I asked her if she enjoys a cigarette. I had a blind date 2 hours. A girl walked by. I said, are you Louise? She said, are you Rodney? I said, Well, I can't even say what I can't say what he says, man. Like, want to answer the door, the kids sent me the candy. Well, with girls, I don't get no respect over here. Yeah. They think he has a mask on. I'm at the doctor's office. He said, Vinny, you got a bad case of acne. I said, what's that? He says, it's a skin condition. I said, well, doc, I got a condition too. I don't get no respect. Hey. Those are, I mean, they could be better, right? Like, we could have better jokes, you know, like. My favorite one is like, you know, my wife said to me, hey, how come you don't take me no place I've never been, huh? So I took her to the kitchen. It's just the funniest thing ever. I guess it's I mean, everyone be like, oh, it's so sick, but it's just like, nothing beats the old school jokes, man. To me, it's still funny, man. Like, when I was a kid, my parents moved a lot, but I always found them, yeah. We always tracked them down eventually, though, you know. Can you do Christopher Walken? When I was 20 years old, I once walked down the street I saw a boy. He said, "Sir, are you Christopher Walken?" I said, "Yes, that's me." I just hit that like when I enter the live, man. Where's the laugh track? My doctor told me to watch my drinking. Now I drink in front of the mirror. Hey. Hey. Oh, man. It never gets old, man. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you over here. Hey, we still might get the move. Shoulder, shoulder, head, shoulder, shoulder. A lot of complex inverted head and shoulders lately. We've been seeing it all around town. And honestly, I'm still long, baby. I'm still long. And, you know, we may just hit the long. You never know. Low stochastic resetting. We could easily dump down, too, and become a Bart Simpson. Bit of a double top. You know, I'm open-minded to both ways. And that's what I'd put what I'm willing to risk. There are blue boxes that pop up, and you literally slide them to what you want. That's all. Amen. Yeah. How about my wife? She said, "Why do you don't make me believe I've never been?" So I took it down. Yeah. Get that laugh track back, sir. I will. Yeah. Need that little sound effect laughing background after the joke to up it. I know. Isn't that crazy how much funnier it would be? Yeah. When I was born, I was so ugly. Yeah, exactly. My life matters. There's a lot of people on welfare counting on me. Yeah. We got it. When I was born, yeah. Pretty sure we're making a climb up one of the weekly candle handle. Bring me into a new handle. Good luck. Trade wisely. You never know what's going to happen, my friend. Yo, you never take me out. You never take me shopping. Well, honey, that's what a credit card is for. There it goes, man. Dump into the dune side. It's nothing but dune. Dune. Dune all day long. Down, dune. You know, dune. But honestly, I'm not really stressing the 1 minute tonight. I'm really not. As you can see, I didn't open up the scalp on the 1 minute. Did I? I think I did, actually, right? Oh, I did, man. Oh, I'm losing now. No. Don't trade Saturday nights like me. Don't do it. I just gave back my win from earlier, so I'm break even on the night. Didn't have to do that. But hey, there was a chance it won too, so you never know. You win all the trades you don't take. But there you have it, right? We could bounce off that easily and come right back up. That's why I'm going to keep it cool, man. But hey, I lost the scalp there. Dang. Over trading on a Saturday night. It's okay, everyone. I'm still up. I lost less than I won, but hey, it's not the best. Oh, heck no. M weekend, baby. Yeah. When I was a baby, my father dropped me. Now I'm shorting. You're funny. So, you know, this looks like a Bart Simpson pattern for sure. All right. And then we could gap right back down to 60,800. Anything is possible, my friends. That's why if you play this flag, know that it just may not play out. The daily is very far away from the 21-day moving average, which also tells me we may get a move further down. Let's take a look at our daily close. That's one thing I forgot to go at. So we opened at 64,051. The high was 64,491. The low was 63,557. And the candle would close at 64,151 and 21 cents, up $119 and 0.19 cents, finding 119. I lose more from flopping around the sideways in decisive action. I need to learn when to hold strong or to wait till I see sure before I jump in. Yeah, you just have to have a system. That's all. Yeah. I thank you for PRQ gains from your call. It was a long time ago, man. When I was a baby, my father, USDT pumping short. Cut across the field shortly. Cut across the field. I don't know what he's saying, man. These rules you state like daily is far away from the MA. You tell in your group, I'm really considering, you know. You teach in your group. I mean, I don't see why people don't want to join the trading group. I'm here every single day. I don't take a day off. I'm one of the only YouTubers you've ever seen that hasn't taken a day off, right? Go to cryptolifer.com and find out more today. Join today. I am here every single day. Put your email address in and consent to our weekly newsletter so we can give you more information and help you along your journey. All right. Can you call the Bitcoin headquarters and tell them, yeah, I wish it was that easy, right? Cut across the field shortly. Cut across the field. Yeah. That was my dad telling me that back in the day. Yeah. After I roughed this dude out. Tell my mom, it's crazy. That's my type of stuff. Join the 99 and take the class. It'll change your mind in life. Happened to me. Hey, Hey, he's just telling you what happened to him. It might happen to you too if you take a shot for once in your life. It's something that might just change your life. You never know. Maybe it won't change your life, but you won't know until you take a shot. All right? I'm here every day waiting to see if you're ready to take the shot with me. Can you take a look at Beam for us? Thank you, Laffer. We took a look at Beam. Thank you. You can take a look at Root. We looked at Root. We looked at MYRO. We didn't look at MYRO, right? No. And Swift. We did look at Swift. Hey, Sammy, what's your thoughts on the general macro environment? I talked about that. I do the macro analysis every week. Thanks for all you do, Laffer Joker NYC. We did look at FLOKI. 3 Much Crypto. We looked at Caspa. And thank you, 3 Much Crypto, for the $9.99 on Kobe Day. We love you, man. And Cody, appreciate you all. Hit the likes. Hit the little love there and hit those likes. Bang. Bang. Make sure I hit every like there. And bang. Oh, yeah, I had it. Thank you so much. $145 in chat revenue. You people are absolutely amazing. That's very, very nice of each and every one of you. You don't have to do that, but you still do. You guys give. You're givers, man. And that's why I'm here. I like to be around givers and people that are amazing. So may God bless you all. Thank you for being here. And may you have a wonderful night. Oh, yeah, we did look at MYRO. Yeah, we did. We looked at MYRO. So we covered all the bases tonight, everyone. And I mean, that's I'm gonna kind of call it there. I usually go from 8 to 9:30, 8 to 10. It depends. If it was a crazy night and we were trading live, which I am, but it's not really like that, right? Down 64 bucks, kind of sideways. I basically I won the trade for 110, lost the trade for 80, you know, 130 bucks, some fees in the mix, so not amazing. And this could dump. We don't know. We'll see what happens, you know, as I'm red on the night, but you never know. Everybody, I love you. I see sideways price action. It's Saturday night. Don't put too much weight on it. This looks like an Adam and Eve sideways. That says you're going to break up hard. And we're above the 200 SMA, which tells me that we're going to move. So I stay bullish. If we break the 200 SMA in the daily, then I'll turn bearish again. As long as we stay above this yellow line right now, I'm going to remain bullish. And you do you. Everyone, I love you. I appreciate you. There's still liquidity above us on BOOKMAP. Shout out to anyone that jumps into BOOKMAP. We appreciate you too as well. If you want to join and trade where we trade, we have an amazing campaign running there on WEEX. You can support the WEEX campaign and jump on it today. Sign up. We greatly appreciate that. All right. Help me help you every single day. And you can get back to the channel by signing up on that link. So everybody, I love you. I appreciate you. And I'll see you tomorrow morning for another beautiful update. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy Saturday night, August 24th, 9:38 p.m. I love you. Have a great night, everyone. I wouldn't trade too hard tonight. I would take my gains and leave the market if I was swing trading, but you do whatever makes you happy. I'm going to stay in that trade and see where it goes. May God bless each and every one of you. And thank you so much for your most precious asset, which is your time. And I hope you had a good time getting educated, learning technical analysis with me every single day. I love you, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Shout out to the channel sponsors. Right now, before I go, I Trust Capital. I Trust Capital, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, a place where you can learn about your IRA with crypto or gold and silver. Pretty awesome. I Trust Capital. Find out more today. They have Dog with Hat, Bonk, Pepe, and more at I Trust Capital. And who could have forget my best people over here at Decrypted.tax. Do your taxes the right way with cryptocurrency. Put it all together in a neat little bow, nice and neat at Decrypted.tax. And shout out to my channel sponsors. We love you. We appreciate you. And we will see you on the next live stream. Everybody, thank you so much for your viewership. I'll see you tomorrow.